Hello, you are on to the program, People and Events on NTA. How are you? Hope life's treating you good. I'm Ogochkuka Ona. Welcome. This episode begins with Lagos, where excellence is a key word. For 35 years, this lady made her mark in a male-dominated career, rising above limitations and gender stereotypes to record remarkable achievements in the engineering profession in Nigeria. These words succinctly capture the timeline of meritorious service and exemplary leadership style of engineer Olukorede Kesha, who retired as the Federal Controller of Works in charge of Lagos, having supervised several legacy projects. Joel Popola reports that people from different walks of life, including staff and professional colleagues, converged on a hotel to celebrate her retirement with pomp and pageantry.
An overflow of Thanksgiving is what best describes scenes at the ballroom of a hotel. And the erudite engineer who has always been in the news for road inspections, this time is on the dance floor ushered in by saxophonist BJ Sax. The Thanksgiving session also featured hymn rendition, a platform for the outgone Controller of Works to appreciate God for his benevolence, with well-wishers and staff from the Federal Ministry of Works also sharing in her joy. As the controller begins a new era, prayers for God's continued grace were offered. The biography of the sagacious leader read by her daughter was an opportunity to showcase her sterling contributions to infrastructural development in Lagos, which her colleagues and bosses equally attested to in their goodwill messages.
She gave me all the necessary cooperation that made me to succeed. I retired from here in May 2022, and it was a very smooth one.
Since when I have encounter with her in the course of this work, I don't ever have any regrets about that. Very sound engineer, very brief. I like her about that.
Oh, I know her for more than 10 years now, and we always had a good working relationship. We are on different sides, but I think it was always a good treatment or a fair working relationship from both sides.
I learned excellence from her, that whatever you want to do, do it with all your passion. And she has been my role model. I have monitored her very closely. I have worked with her very, very closely. I have understudied her for many years, and I see what I see in her is excellence. I see an excellent woman, a highly intelligent woman, a humble woman, a gentle woman, but a firm woman.
Overwhelmed by the turnout of prominent personalities, including traditional rulers from far and near, family members are no doubt proud of her meritorious service and eventful climax, and now they say it's a time for a well-deserved rest.
And she's encouraged all of us to pursue our dreams, and for me personally to pursue engineering as well. She's someone that doesn't take no for an answer and always tries to do her best in everything she does. She's really, really hardworking, very smart, and also very disciplined.
I'm glad about the overwhelming love and support that she has gotten. We're so proud of her. She's been a pillar to her community. She's a phenomenal engineer. She's an asset to the nation, and we're so very grateful that she's our mother.
There's a lot more to come from her. and she will continue to do more greater and better things. About as a family, we are very proud of what she has done to the nation, and we welcome her back home with, 2 arms.
I'm the first of the family myself, and she is the first, so she's a sister that I do not have. She is my true living legend. She's a woman that I look up to, that I've learned from.
She's just opening another chapter. Like I told her, I said she's just starting a new life. And she's just getting to her best years yet. This is moving to a very fantastic year. She has a lot to do.
There was no dull moment in the hall, with many that have been impacted by Amaida's touch and affection, as well as members of the engineering community appreciating her role as a worthy ambassador of the female engineers.
Busy as she has been working with the ministry, she also found time to serve the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And that's why today she is the chairman of the Nigerian Society of Engineers Lagos branch. She's brought a lot of changes to the branch since she became chairman.
The highly elated engineer Olukrede Keisha, who appreciated the accolades attributed her success to God, the retired but not tired engineer cut her retirement cake, accompanied with a toast to a rowdy new life.
I didn't want to read engineering to start with. I wanted to read nursing. I didn't know I have the capacity. Sometimes you have a great giant in you and it will be lying dormant. But God helped me to activate it at a very early stage. My desire was to be a nurse, but He redirected me through His mercy. Be diligent with what you are doing. Be focused and be resilient.
As she brings her 35 years journey to a climax and begins a new phase of life, her joy knew no bound, and she displayed this on the dance floor. Congratulations and happy retirement.
Goodbye, tension. Hello, pension, as the saying goes. Sending happy retirement wishes your way, ma'am. Have a fantastic one. Now, from the Men's Fellowship of the United Evangelical Church, Womu, Kogi State, comes the celebration of its 25th anniversary. Our former Executive Director, Engineering Services, Stephen Moses Okwanachi, was among the distinguished people honored for their services to God and humanity. Let's see this event put together by Lukman Mohammed and Solomon Ayede.
The 25th anniversary of the Church Men's Fellowship attracted dignitaries from within and outside the state, including former Executive Director, Engineering Services, NTA Headquarters, Stephen Moses Opanachi, wife of the late Ataigala Juliana Ame Oboni, Chief of Staff to Ida Local Government Chairman, Sylvester Ojogbane, among others.
I am really grateful for that. We thank the United Evangelical Church for this great honor. We also pray we, the children too, will live above expectation by the grace of God.
We will make a good end at the end of our life on this earth.
It's highly impactful, and I know that it's going to be very good. It's going to create a lot of impact within the next few months in this church.
Guest speaker, Reverend Monday Omede, charges the congregation to make themselves available for the services of God at all times, noting that serving God with all sincerity is key to impacting the lives of others. He urges the congregation to be steadfast and love one another, stressing that parents should leave good examples for their children to emulate.
When we talk about legacy, it talks about making impact on others, being a blessing on others.
We decided to recognize the starter of the church, those that made a lot of sacrifice with their materials, their life, and all they had.
The occasion featured the cutting of the anniversary cake, an award of posthumous honor to distinguished personalities who have contributed in the propagation of the gospel, among whom were Elder Moses Shoaibu Okpanachi, His Royal Highness Sani Obaje, and Deaconess Elizabeth Opalua, among others.
Congratulations, sir, worshiping God in truth and in spirit, rendering of selfless service to the people, have special rewards. And from Kogi State, we go to Ilaro community, the headquarters of Yewa Land in Ogun West, as it celebrated its 32nd Orono Festival to preserve, uphold, and promote the rich cultural heritage of Ilaro Kingdom. It celebrates the legacy of Orono, a brave warrior who brought several victorious and peaceful moments to the land. Yemi Dalemo documented the sights, sounds, and actions.
Every year in Ilaro, Ogun State, the story of one man's extraordinary courage echoes through the town. Orono, the legendary warrior whose bravery secured peace for the people of Yewa Land. His sacrifice, leadership, and devotion to the safety of his people are remembered and celebrated annually. So, the Orono Ilaro Festival has become a cultural event and symbolic homecoming for sons and daughters of Yewa Land to reconnect with a history that shaped their identity. From artisans to traders, farmers to students, everyone finds a reason to be part of the celebration that honors a hero who fought so they could live in harmony.
To tell our people to imbibe the spirit behind the man called Orono, who went out of his way anytime there is war, ravaging his people, to defend his people, to stand by them. And that is the essence of all that we are celebrating.
This gathering offers us not only an opportunity to honor the legendary warrior Orono, but also to celebrate the growth, strength, and renewed socio-economic ambition of Ilaro as the gateway to the development agenda of Yewa Land.
This year's edition drew cultural ambassadors, members of the National Assembly, and the paramount ruler of Yewa Land, Oba Kehinde Olugbenle, alongside the Okonlomo of Yewa Land, Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeosun.
We know that Orono Festival is just one out of the numerous festivals we celebrate in Ogun West. So all festivals must be like this. And that is why we are going to work together closely with all our traditional rulers to ensure that we promote our arts and culture.
The Orono Ilaro Festival is celebrated in Ilaro annually to preserve, uphold, and celebrate the rich cultural heritage of Ilaro and indeed other Yewa people. It has also been celebrated as a fulcrum to promote unity and self-help development among the people.
And it reminds us that we should always jealously guard and protect our cultural heritage for us today and for generations yet unborn.
As we join hands in Nigeria to bring the unity and continue to tell the world who we are as a people, that is one people based in culture, creativity, one people in the vision and the eyes of our forefathers, one Nigeria.
The celebration of Orono Ilaro Festival is one of the numerous celebrations of the festivals that Nigeria is blessed with. And I say this is a good move.
Traditional homage, cultural parades, vibrant Onigbaje procession, and the crowning of the Sisi Ilaro Beauty Queen brought color and excitement to the event. Orono Festival, a celebration that continues to strengthen unity and drive economic development across Yewa Land.
A high level of unity in diversity there. Now let's shake our bodies a little bit. Let's dance. When joy overflows, words are never enough, and then, boom, the body takes over. From the graceful sway of brides at weddings to the freestyle jumps after a long-awaited bank alert. Dance becomes the natural outburst of happiness. Dance moves are fun, Is it from the energetic Shaku Shaku, Atilogu, and Zanku on Nigerian streets to the elegant ballet of Europe, the rhythmic samba of Brazil, and the soulful Zumba workouts that unite strangers in laughter? Kingsley Onoha has been exploring the stories behind man's instinctive love of dance. Let's dive into what he gathered and dance our sorrows away for a while.
When one receives a good news, be it a job offer, promotion, or just an unexpected windfall, one of the ways that the body reacts instinctively before the mind even processes the news is through dancing. But what is behind this primal urge to dance? Is it cultural, psychological, or just plain human nature?
The moment a good news comes up to somebody, there's this natural reaction. The reaction of excitement, happiness, it exhumes that things are really good. And it could be influential. Somebody who is passing by, gets to notice that something good has happened. And the person can possibly join in the celebration.
I think it's a natural reaction to show our appreciation or show our excitement when we get something good. Just the same way you cry when you get the bad news, that's the same way you get excited when you receive good news.
So, when happiness sets in, the body simply can't stay still, but dance it out, a universal language of joy that everyone understands. Dance, though a joyful movement, is also the expression of emotion in motion. Experts say it triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good hormone spirits, and fostering a sense of connection among people.
Anything that involves increasing your pulse rate, which dancing entails, that helps strengthen the heart. Sometimes when you finish dancing, you feel you have let go of a lot, so it serves to distress. You save yourself of some stress when you're done dancing.
You know that flexibility is a very important aspect, especially when you're dancing, because you're moving your body in different directions. And when you are flexible, what happens? Stiffness of joints is reduced, right? And when stiffness of joint is reduced, pains that goes around those joints are also reduced. That's another thing. Now for the final one, which everybody knows, is about your weight management. Now, dancing reduces weight, right? How does it do this? When you're dancing, there's heat expenditure, right? There is energy being lost. And when this is continually done, you will see that you're reducing weight because it's a form of exercise. But it can only be a form of exercise when it is planned, right? So you have to structure it, plan it, do it repetitively for it to be a structured exercise. With this point of mind, you understand that dancing is very important too, and it can be done with or without any gym. You can do it in your house, whether you're a professional in moving your body or not. Just dance, move your body. It helps you in a lot of ways, more than you can ever think about. So remember to always move your body, dance, because it is more important than you ever think about.
When words fall short, dance speaks. It becomes a communal heartbeat, a way to celebrate, to express gratitude, and to share in the simple joy of being alive.
Dance, a universal language of joy. Yes, no doubt about this. This is other than its numerous health benefits. We now go to Makurdi, where one of NTA's finest engineers, the late Akure Chia, was taken home. Emotions, hues, and cries inundated the funeral of the man who was the director of engineering, NTA Benin Network Center, Mr. Akure Gegba's demise. It was described as an irreplaceable loss in his immediate family. The burial ceremony was held at his country home, say Agberagba in Benue State. Masifan Dankaro shares the sights and sounds of the late director's final journey.
According to the Holy Scripture, there is a time for everything under the sun, a time to be born and a time to die. This is the sad reality of life as family, friends, colleagues, and sympathizers gathered at the country home of late Engineer Akurechia in Agberagba Constitutional Local Government Area of Benue State to witness the committing of his remains to Mother Earth. While reflecting on the life and times of the seasoned professional, Pastor Barnabas Takimbi called on Christians to prepare themselves to answer the call, as no one knows when that will come. Staff of NTA described the late Akure as a hard-working man who had a selfless life of passion and zeal for work.
He has been a very hard-working person, a patient someone who has trained many in the job, someone who would like to see things done well, someone who is a professional in the engineering perspective.
For family members, their father was a hero whose legacy and good deeds will continue to linger on.
He was a good father, a good husband, a loving person, caring. We will really miss him. There's a void in my heart.
I'm deeply saddened by the loss of my dad, but in all things, he taught me to give glory to God.
I feel so sad, and I wish life would not end like this.
The late Akurechia died on the 2nd of October 2025 as Director of Engineering with NTA Benin Network Center.
Sending light and love and strength to the deceased family members and friends. May his gentle soul rest in peace. It's time and we have to go. Next time of the day, next week is a date. Don't miss out on another inspiring and uplifting episode. Until then, do have a productive time and don't forget to always project positive national narratives. I am Ogochkuka Ona. Bye for now.